Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have something really exciting for you. This is actually the first video I've filmed for 2020 for the new decade, and I'm really excited because it's a collab with my dear friend Mel from the channel For the Love of Sorted. Mel and I have been Aussie YouTube mum friends for a while, for a couple of years now, and we've been talking about doing a proper collab for ages and never got around to it. So finally, here's the collab you've been waiting for. We both do a lot of decluttering videos, and today we are both going to be decluttering our pantries for you. I'm just so delighted to be able to collab with Mel. I love how down to earth and real she is. She's a mum of 4. She lives in Queensland here in Australia, and she has been on a mission to get her house sorted and has been doing so many decluttering videos. I'm so proud of her, and I'm so pleased that we are both able to declutter our pantries for you today. So make sure you go over and tell her that I sent you and send her some love. She's one of my very good friends here on YouTube. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mel. I do a lot of decluttering and organising videos. I'm actually a decluttering coach, an expert, and it's more from experience rather than having gone and studied professional organising or anything like that. But it's basically from my 3 years of trying to become a minimalist with a non-minimalist husband and 2 young kids, and trying to sort out my own house. So I've got it to a good stage at the moment, but there's always improvements. So I guess the good thing about living with a non-minimalist husband is that it gives me plenty of content for this channel. If you've come over from Mel For the Love of Sorted channel, then please let me know in the comments, and welcome. Alright, let's get straight into pantry declutter. To give you a bit of background about my pantry, I have decluttered my pantry and organised it a few times. Even though I have decluttered my pantry several times, the way I initially organised it has stayed the same over pretty much the last 2 to 3 years. And I do have a lot of pantry organisation and declutter videos for you. I'll link those in the description below and the info card above up here, so that you can go back and watch those if you'd like to see how I've done it in the past. That being said, I think today when I declutter my pantry, that is probably why I won't have heaps of stuff to declutter, because like I said, I do go through it on quite a regular basis when I'm making my shopping list. I try and use up what I already have before I go and buy too much more stuff. So I'm not sure that it's going to be a huge declutter of stuff, which is a good thing, which means there's not much food wastage, but I will go through expiry dates, and I'll go through, because the pantry does tend to get a bit messed up from time to time as you use it over time, and just tidy it up a little bit and give the shelves a quick clean, a quick wipe, that kind of thing. So let's get into it. Let me just show you where I'm up to with all this stuff. So these are Hydrolite ice blocks. These don't expire until July, but there's not heaps left in the packet. So what I'm going to do is put these in the freezer, because what you do is you essentially put these in the freezer and they turn into ice blocks, then I can get rid of the box. I'll put that in the recycling. We also keep some medicines in the cupboard. These are like the kids panel that's almost used up. That expires in February, which is next month, but it's hardly got anything left in it. I'm sure the kids will probably use a bit of the Panadol by then, otherwise I'll just chuck it out. These are just like some vitamins, and then there's the kids Panadol and kids medicines, so they'll all go back in the cupboard. These are medicines which I use, like cough drops, allergy tablets, that kind of thing. These are like some food colorings and icing, so these go in my baking container, which is one of these baskets. I just wiped that out. I've got some warm soapy water in my sink, which I'm using to wipe out the pantry, in various containers as I go. This bicarb has actually expired. It says best before March 2019, but I can use that for cleaning and deodorizing, so I'm going to put that in the laundry. And these things have all pretty much expired, and they're all partly used, so I'm going to put all the stuff back in my baking basket, and then I can put it back in the pantry. Lots of sprinkles way too many sprinkles. My kids love this stuff though. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. Most of the stuff is stuff I would use on a pretty regular basis, so I'm not too worried that anything will be out of date. I just want to make sure it's organized or neat and tidy. I can access everything and all that kind of stuff. So for my canned goods, I use this tiered tray. I just got this from Kmart. It was pretty inexpensive and it's extendable. I could make it a bit longer, but I've got this shelf here as well on the right hand side. I think I have really used the width of this cupboard quite well in terms of maximizing it, and then we're pushing these to the back and using baskets in the front. I've also maximized the depth of this cupboard. It's not a traditional, you know, designed to be a pantry. These are just really deep cupboards, which I find kind of annoying because you've got to put stuff in front of the other, but I've found a system that has worked for me well over the past few years, and I'll show you once I've put everything back what it looks like. I've deliberately left these two items out because I want to use them this week. I bought some sausages to use up some apples and this gravy. And then I bought a chicken, like a rotisserie barbecue chicken from the supermarket because it's really hot today and I don't want to cook tonight. So we're going to have that with potatoes, some baby beetroot, and then some corn which I need to use up, which is in the fridge. So I'm just going to leave those out on my kitchen bench. Okay, so this stuff is pretty well organised in the baskets and my homemade Lazy Susans. These are just 2 baking pans with marbles in between. And I made 2 of these a few years ago and I still use them, they're still really good. You can also buy Lazy Susans at places like Kmart and organising stores, and it's good for organising condiments so that you don't have to fumble about and move things as much. I'm just going to go through, check expiry dates, clean the bottles off a bit and put everything back. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit annoyed at myself because there are a few expired products in here. This big jar of Vegemite, which actually is 3/4 used. My kids don't eat it and I stopped eating it a while ago, so it expired in November, so that's going to go. This almond butter, it says best before the 2nd of January. It's now the end of January and I know I'm probably not going to use it for anything. The apple cider vinegar is still good, but I'm not really using it, so I might see if my husband wants it. Otherwise I'm going to either give it away to a friend or give it away on the like local Facebook freebies page. And the same with this red wine vinegar, I don't use it best before October, so I can't give that away to anybody. This best before 30/10/19, which is the 30th of October. I'm not going to use that, that's annoying. I'm going to give this to a friend. This is organic coconut flakes. It's still fine until April, but no one in my house really likes coconut. I think I did buy them for a recipe and then I didn't use it again, so I'm going to give that to my friend if she wants it. And same with the almond meal, that's good till April. It's not even open, so, and my friend does a heap more baking and cooking with almond meal than I ever would, so I'm going to give that to her. So yeah, expired stuff, not great.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the...
Okay, so these are a lot of baking goods and stuff. So this is plain flour. I only keep one type of flour because I don't want to fill up my cupboard. So if I ever need to use self-raising flour, I just use plain flour and add some baking powder to it to make it into self-raising flour. That's an empty container. Ice cream cones. It is summertime, so we've been enjoying an ice cream cone. Another empty container for my muesli, and I haven't really been eating muesli. This is expired. I actually bought this for my husband to take to work and he never took it, and it's expired, so that's a shame. And a lot of baking stuff, cupcakes, cookies, things I need to do with my son, but it's been too hot to run the oven during the day, so these are still in the cupboard. Some toppings for cupcakes, icing for cupcakes, and the cookbooks that I still have. This is my absolute favourite one. You can see it's really dog-eared. I've got a lot of pages bookmarked, and it's been signed by Nigella. This one I also got signed by Nigella, but I don't use it as much, and I mean, I guess I could sell it. I don't really use it anymore. I'm not decluttering books today, I'm decluttering pantry items. Here I've got some sultanas, which my kids don't eat, so I'm going to give those away. They're still okay till March.
I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history.
I'll show you a couple more things that I pulled out of there. My kids bought this the other day from Woolies. They wanted some jelly, so I keep forgetting to make this, so I'm putting this on the kitchen bench to make that this week for them as a summer treat. And my popcorn kernels. My kids don't really like the air popped corn. I used to, but I'm eating more, I guess, fruits and vegetables with like hummus and stuff than popcorn. So I might actually just pop this in my ear popper, and I'm thinking I might declutter my ear popper. I don't know, let me know. Do you think I should declutter my ear popper or keep it in case I use it again?
Guess I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
So I've checked what's in this basket and in this basket, and it's all stuff we use. I just need to tidy it up a little bit. Onions are good, the potatoes are good, the ginger in that plastic bag there's shriveled up and died. Everything else can go back in.
Time stops when I'm falling for you. The world stops spinning
If you're wondering where all my spices are, like my dried herbs and spices, they're all in here, and it gets a bit messed up from time to time, so I'm just going to check that nothing's expired and just give it a little bit of a tidy up. I've actually got a whole entire video on how I organise this, which I'll link in the info card above if you want to check that video out. And then the very last thing, which is underneath my tea and coffee station, so my husband's coffee machine and our jug where I boil my cups of tea, is the drawer where we keep the tea and coffee. So the only thing that I want to remove from the drawer are these marshmallows, because we keep forgetting to eat them. These are fine until March, but I'm going to put these in the main pantry cupboard. And then the tea, which there's hardly any left, it's expired, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now that I've finished the pantry, this is the top shelf. I've just got some empty, like bigger Tupperware containers. And then this is the next shelf I cleared out, and there's actually quite a bit of empty space. I like it that way. I feel so much less cluttered. If I've got nothing to fill up the space, why fill it up? It looks so much more spacious and uncluttered now. I'm really happy with it. And then this shelf here, my pastas and rices and all my canned goods. Slides under that top shelf there, and it goes all the way to the back, so it really maximizes the depth of this cupboard. So it goes right to the back of the cupboard, really maximizes the depth of this cupboard, and it looks so much better now I have decluttered it. And my lazy Susan. You can see I don't need to reach right to the back corner because I can just turn this around and get whatever I need. And then the bottom half of the cupboard, my baking stuff, so flour, you know, cake mixes at the back, because I really don't use that stuff as much. A few snacky things for the kids and a few of the baking things, some muesli bars, ice cream cones, my cookbooks, cereals, cereal refill, those onions, and then snacks and snack refills. And this basket's on wheels, but you don't actually need one that's on wheels as long as it's a nice deep basket that goes all the way to the back of your cupboard, perfect size. And then I store everything vertically so that I maximize the space in the basket, and when you stand things upright, it's a lot easier to see exactly what you've got. So there you have it. That is my pantry declutter for summer 2020. I'm pleased that it is done, and whew, it is hot. So I'm gonna go and make myself a nice ice cold drink. Now if you're just getting started on your decluttering journey, or you want some more inspiration and some more tips on how to do this that's a bit more in depth, particularly on your pantry, I actually have a free 3-part video training which is on my website, so I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go and sign up to that on my website. It's completely free, and it also comes with decluttering checklists to go along with each module. So hopefully this video has helped to motivate you, get started decluttering those areas of your house which are a bugbear, and my free video training can certainly help you with that. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Remember to go over and watch Mel's video, For the Love of Sorted, doing her pantry declutter if you haven't already done so. I'll leave a link to her channel just next to my face below, and a link to her pantry declutter video in the description below. So make sure you go over and give her some love and let her know that I sent you. I hope this has really helped you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!